So guys, there's two different things that I've learned on the journey of me going from quitting my 9 to 5 job and just living a life of pure freedom, which is that you need to learn how to make money, and number two, you need to know how to keep it. And in today's video, what I want to do is take you guys through 5, maybe 6 of the things that I wish I knew from day one, because if I knew them, things would have been a lot easier. I would have been able to navigate things a lot smoother, and that's exactly what I want you guys to be able to do. Now, before I get into anything, I do need to say that this video should not be taken as financial advice. All I'm simply going to be doing today is giving you guys the things that I've learned on my own journey, my own experience, and I'm going to be giving you guys my own opinion. So treat this video as a form of entertainment or education, but I'm sure if you're able to stick through this entire video from start to finish, you're going to get the insights that you need when it comes to putting you on the right path. But let's not waste any more time. Let me jump straight into one of the first aspects of being able to change your circumstances, which is going to come down to making money. And one of the best ways to make money on the internet is to sell a product that you know people are actively searching for. One of the most common mistakes that I've seen with all of my different students, all of the people that I work with one-on-one, is that they initially try and sell a product that maybe they care about, their friends or family care about, but they haven't done the right research to make sure that millions of people all around the world are searching for that product and spending money on it as well. And I'm not putting you down if this is something that you're doing right now, because this is the exact same mistake that I was making when I first got started. For those of you that are new to this channel and you don't know my backstory, I went through maybe 6, 7 different products before I was able to find the winning one. And the reason why I wasted so much time on those 7 initial products is because I wasn't doing the right research. I was thinking about things emotionally. I was just looking at my inner circle and my surroundings rather than going onto the laptop and actually seeing what people were interested in buying. So this is the number one thing that you need to do. Whether you're thinking about selling digital products, physical products, when it comes to making money, it's going to come down to selling something. And if you're able to use a product research software, you can use a tool like Helium 10 when it comes to seeing what people are searching for on Amazon. You can go onto Google Trends as well, see which keywords people are searching for the most. The main point is you just want to make sure that you do this research when it comes to selling a product, because as soon as I started looking for products that I knew people were spending money on, that's when things completely blew up. And this now brings me on to one of the next tips that I want to give you guys, which is that when you first get started with a side hustle, you want to make sure that you set your business up in the right way. Another common mistake that I see with so many people that I'm mentoring right now is that when they first start their side hustle, they don't take it serious. They don't treat it like a legitimate business. And I'm not saying that you need to register your business from day one, but the main thing that I'm referring to is the mindset that you have towards it, because the mindset that you have is going to dictate the actions that you take. For example, when I first started my side hustle, I wasn't really taking it serious because I was still working my 9 to 5 job, but it was only until I made the decision that this is something that I wanted to do over the long term that I started treating it like a real business, in the sense that I gave it a real brand name. You know, I came up with a legitimate email domain. I also structured it in a professional way when it came to the product listings as well as the actual website. You know, there's a number of different things that you can do when it comes to, you know, giving your online side hustle a legitimate business presence. But I would say that one of the biggest shifts that happened for me as soon as things started to take off is me looking at my business with a bit more financial responsibility. And this now brings me on to the next tip that I want to share with you guys, which is to make sure that you're making every single dollar work for you. So when it comes to making sure that you're keeping as much money in the business as possible, it's all going to come down to doing certain things. But one of the easiest things that you can do if you're a complete beginner, or even if you're someone that's been building your business for some time, is to make sure that every single time that you're spending money, you're getting some sort of money back. This comes in so many different forms. For example, if you're looking to pay for something, always calculate the return on investment. Maybe if you're looking to pay for some sort of service, you already know exactly what you're going to get back. But the most simplistic way that you can make every dollar stretch is to make sure that you've got some sort of cashback reward system in place. And this now brings me to a solution that is available for anyone to use, which is WorldFirst. Now, WorldFirst can be used for a number of different things. For example, if you've got an online business but you receive your money in another currency, you can use this as a way for you to save money on foreign exchange fees. But another way that you can use this is with their World card. The The way that this works is that when you receive money into your WorldFirst account, you can then register for a WorldFirst card. And once you have the card, you can spend your business funds globally across 150 different currencies. And when you pay directly from your WorldFirst account balance, you avoid foreign exchange fees on 15 major currencies. On top of that, you're also going to be able to earn 10% cash back on your first $1,000 spent within the first 6 months. And you're also going to be able to get 1% cash back on all expenses paid on your card after that. So it's a win-win solution because the alternative to this is using a regular business card. And with that, you're not going to be able to make money every single time that you spend money. And let me give you a real life example using someone that I'm mentoring right now. So he's got his Shopify store set up. He's paying around $1,000 every single month when it comes to his Google ads. He's also paying around $29 for subscription fees, as well as $500 every month when it comes to shipping and product cost. He's got all of these different expenses. And let's round it up to around $3,000. That's the amount that he's spending on average to run his business. If he puts that through his World card, he's going to be able to get back around $30 in cash back. And of course, there's an additional benefit because he's using suppliers overseas. He's got, subscription fees that are in a different currency, which means that he's going to be able to save on the foreign exchange fees as well. So the overall point that I'm trying to get across to you right now is that when it comes to building up a business, you want to think about these type of things. Most of you that are watching this are probably brand new to starting up your business, and you need to think about how you're going to be able to capitalize from all of the money that you're spending. And signing up is pretty straightforward. WorldFirst is a regulated platform across multiple different countries. So you're just going to go onto it like you would normally do for any other application. You're going to fill it out. It doesn't take more than a few minutes. And you're also going to gain access to a dashboard where you're going to be able to track all your expenses, your cashback rewards, and just manage all of your currencies in one place. So if you wanted to check out WorldFirst and also sign up for the WorldFirst card, I'm going to leave a direct link down below. And I'm also going to put a code on screen that you can use if you want to be able to get a $100 bonus when you first sign up. But this now brings me on to one of the next things that I want to talk about. One of the next things that I wish I knew from when I first started my online business, which is to have the mindset of reinvesting back into your growth. So if you're someone that is considering to start some sort of an online store, as long as you set everything up in the right way, sales are going to start to come in and hopefully you're going to be able to make profit. And it's going to be with that profit that you need to make sure that you're reinvesting into the right places. To give you a clear example of what I'm talking about using myself, let's assume that you do have retained profits that you've earned, and I've also got the cashback rewards that I've accumulated from the World card. The way that you can reinvest that back into your business is going to be in the form of maybe some sort of software. The main way that I'm reinvesting my money nowadays is into automation, paying for subscription fees when it comes to, not having to be too hands-on. We live in a day and age right now where there's so many different ways that you can set up systems so that you can automate things. Or if you would rather hire some sort of a freelancer, you can reinvest back into that. And it goes without saying that if you are running a physical product side hustle, then reinvesting into testing new products is something that you should definitely do. The reason why I've been able to get to the point of generating thousands of dollars every single day with all of my different internet businesses is because I've got the mindset of growth. I've always got the mindset of trying to reinvest into things so that I can scale it, I can start new businesses, and I could just build multiple different streams of income. But moving on to one of the next tips that I want to share with you guys, which is something that I see in too many people too often, which is giving up too soon. The real way to change your circumstance isn't from quitting, isn't from hitting your first obstacle and just giving up. It's going to come down to persistent effort over a prolonged period of time. The world that we live in right now, too many people want things too easy. We live in the social media era, internet era, and because of that, people think because they can go onto ChatGPT, get a quick response, they can go onto Google, type in something, get a response, that they could just click their fingers, start some sort of an online business, and it's going to be able to fall down from the sky. Yes, starting an internet business is way more easier now than it's ever been, but that doesn't mean that things are just going to come easy and you're not going to have any obstacles whatsoever. If anything, the one thing that I've learned from building up these internet businesses is that if you're capable of overcoming all of the different obstacles, all of the different issues that you're definitely going to face, that is what is going to allow you to become successful. The one statement that I want you guys to remember throughout this whole video is that an entrepreneur's main job is to be a problem solver. So if you are faced with some sort of a problem, it doesn't mean that you should just quit and bounce around to another business model. It means that you need to try and solve that problem, because Thousands of people before you gave up when they were faced with that problem. And if you're able to solve it, that's when you're now going to be able to take things to the next level. And dealing with issues with your side hustle, with your online business, isn't something that's ever going to end. Even till now, even though I've gotten to the point where I might be bringing in $50, $60, even $100,000 every single month, the problems just become different. They become maybe even bigger, but with the experience of dealing with smaller issues, you're going to be able to solve the bigger issues really quick. So the main point that I'm trying to make right now is that you don't want to give up too soon. You don't want to give up too easy. You don't want to have shiny object syndrome and bounce around from business idea to business idea every other week. You want to be someone that's able to be consistent and persistent, because if you're able to do that and you're able to stick with something that you believe in, before you know it, your entire life is going to change. But for the most part, those are the things that I wish I knew when I first got started. I'm sure if you're able to watch this video from start to finish, make sure that you understand the points that I went through. You're going to be able to change your life as well. But if you've enjoyed this video, you've learned anything from it, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Hit the bell notification for more content just like this that's going to help you out on your money making journey. And don't forget to check the link in my description down below for more information on how you can sign up for WorldFirst and how you can get that bonus as well. And if you also want to watch a recent YouTube video that I made not too long ago, well, in this video, I'm going to show you practically how you can get an internet business set up in the easiest way possible. I'm going to jump into the laptop and I'm going to walk you through everything step by step, click by click. You're going to essentially look over my shoulder, see exactly what I'm doing. So if you want to check that video out, just click the link right there. Make sure you watch that straight after this because that video has already helped out so many people. I've gotten so much good feedback from it. And I'm sure if you're able to watch it from start to finish without skipping, it's also going to help you out as well. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.